The intensity is rising, and the stakes have never been higher in the NBA playoffs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander put on a masterclass performance, dropping 37 points to lead the Oklahoma City Thunder to a dominant 120-107 victory over the Phoenix Suns. This massive win puts the Thunder firmly in control with a 2-0 lead in their opening round series, after Shai Gilgeous-Alexander bounced back in spectacular fashion, following his Clutch Player of the Year trophy presentation.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
But the victory comes with a major cloud of concern for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Star guard Jalen Williams was forced to exit Game 2 during the third quarter after suffering a concerning left hamstring injury. Fans are holding their breath as Jalen Williams, who has already battled through significant leg and wrist injuries this season, now faces another physical hurdle at the worst possible time in the postseason. If you missed the explosive action on the court, you have to catch up on the official highlights from the Oklahoma City Thunder versus Phoenix Suns matchup. It was a high-octane battle featuring fast breaks, crucial dunks, and elite-level defensive plays that kept the crowd on their feet for every possession. Check out the full breakdown of every pivotal moment from this heated Game 2 showdown. The Phoenix Suns are facing a nightmare scenario as turnovers continue to be their absolute kryptonite against the Oklahoma City Thunder. With 20 turnovers leading to 22 points for their opponents in Game 2, the Phoenix Suns are now staring down in 0-2 deficit and need a complete turnaround before returning home. Make sure you are ready for every update by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel with notifications turned on so you never miss a play. If you ever needed proof that legends are made in the playoffs, look no further than what just happened in Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander didn't just play basketball last night. He put on a masterclass, dropping 37 points and dishing out 9 assists to lead the Thunder past the Phoenix Suns, 120-107. By taking this 2-0 series lead, the Thunder have officially put the entire Western Conference on notice. It was a fascinating bounce-back game. Coming off a bit of a rough shooting night in the opener, Shai clearly took it personally. And honestly, maybe it was the momentum from receiving his Clutch Player of the Year trophy right before tip-off, but he looked like a man possessed, slicing through the Suns' defense with an efficient 13 for 25 shooting performance. Watching him dance past guys like Oso Ighodaro and Jalen Green, you really see why he's in the conversation for the best guard in the game right now. Meanwhile, we saw Chet Holmgren bringing the Thunder, literally, with an absolute highlight reel dunk over Jalen Green, reminding everyone that this OKC squad is much more than just a one-man show. Even with Devin Booker pushing the pace and trying to keep the Suns in it, Phoenix simply couldn't find an answer for the energy in that building. This is the kind of momentum that wins championships, but in the NBA, nothing is settled until the final buzzer sounds on the fourth win. Do you think the Suns can adjust their defensive schemes to slow down Shai in Game 3, or is this series already slipping out of their hands? Smash that subscribe button if you're enjoying our playoff coverage, and drop a comment below with your prediction for the next game. In the postseason, the pressure doesn't just build, it defines you. Just when the Thunder were building momentum, disaster struck. In the middle of Wednesday night's playoff clash against the Phoenix Suns, Oklahoma City's rising star Jalen Williams went down, grabbing his left hamstring late in the third quarter. It's the kind of sight that makes every fan's heart sink, especially considering how much this guy has been through. You have to remember, Williams has had a snake-bitten season already, dealing with a lingering right hamstring issue that sidelined him for 30 games, not to mention that 19-game absence earlier in the year following wrist surgery. It's brutal luck for an all-star who is absolutely dealing tonight, racking up 19 points on a super-efficient 7 for 11 shooting before being forced to head to the locker room. The big question now is the severity of this setback. Can the Thunder survive without him if this turns into a long-term issue, or does this derail their postseason aspirations entirely? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think OKC can rally, or is this the end of the road? Hit that subscribe button for more updates on this injury report, and remember, in the playoffs, depth is everything. But sometimes, one missing piece changes the entire championship puzzle. Ever wonder what happens when two of the league's most explosive offenses collide under the bright lights of the postseason? Well, you don't have to wonder anymore, because the clash between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Phoenix Suns was an absolute masterclass in high-octane basketball. From the opening tip-off, it was clear that neither team was interested in playing defense by the book. Instead, we got a track meet fueled by sheer star power and tactical brilliance. Watching the Thunder navigate those transition buckets, while the Suns countered with their trademark mid-range surgical precision, was like witnessing a high-speed chess match played at 100 miles per hour. Every possession felt like a turning point, and every bucket seemed to raise the intensity in the arena just a little bit higher. It is these kinds of matchups that remind us exactly why we fall in love with the game in the first place: the unpredictability, the rhythm, and the relentless drive to win. If you missed a single second of this one, you honestly missed one of the most compelling narratives of the year. Do yourself a favor and catch the highlights to see exactly how this intensity played out in real time. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another breakdown of these must-watch moments. After all, in a league this talented, greatness isn't just a goal, it is the baseline. If you are a Phoenix Suns fan, you might want to look away. Game 2 against the Oklahoma City Thunder played out like a horror movie that we have already seen before, and the villain of this story, it is not just the Thunder's defense, it is the Suns' own inability to hold onto the basketball. After getting steamrolled in Game 1, where they handed over 17 turnovers for 34 points, you would think Phoenix would come out for Game 2 with a new focus on ball security. And for a while, they actually did. The first half was tight, gritty, and competitive, but then the third quarter hit and the wheels fell off. We saw the same old story: sloppy passes, miscommunication, and forced shots that acted like fuel for the Thunder's transition game. The Suns coughed up 20 turnovers in Game 2, letting Oklahoma City cash in for another 22 points. It is nearly impossible to win in the postseason when you are essentially giving away extra possessions, and right now, the Suns are handing out gifts to a team that is too talented to let those opportunities slide. Now, the Suns head home trailing 0-2, facing the kind of pressure that breaks lesser teams. With no team in history having ever come back from a 0-3 hole in a 7-game series, Game 3 is officially a do-or-die moment. Phoenix needs their stars to stabilize the ship and cut out the unforced errors immediately. They cannot afford another second-half collapse. They need to show they can handle the heat when the playoffs get physical. Can the Suns force their way back into this series, or is their turnover-prone style finally catching up to them for good? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss our coverage of the crucial Game 3 matchup this Saturday. Sometimes the biggest opponent you face in the playoffs isn't the team across the court. It is the one you see in the mirror.